Hi and welcome back to our humble Highland home. I'm Menita and it's really good to have you with me here today. Now today I am going to be making some Rosebay Willowherb syrup from these beautiful flowers that you can see behind me. Now I picked a lot of these flowers yesterday when I was filming my 5 ways to use Rosebay Willowherb. But just a wee reminder about foraging responsibly. Always make sure that you leave enough for the wildlife. I like to work a 1 in 10, so I take 1 and I leave 9 for nature. So I went over some plant identification yesterday when I did my previous video. However, we'll just have a quick recap before I start making the syrup. So the Rosebay Willowherb, otherwise known as Fireweed, has the long spire all the way to the top with the flowers. The leaves are dark green with a white vein, and the seed pods are green at one side and pink at the other, which leads on to the flowers, which there are 4 main petals, and they will be pink or purple. So let's head into the kitchen and we'll make some syrup from these beautiful flowers. So I have my pan and we need some lemon juice, we need the flowers, we need half a litre of water, 500 grams of sugar and a couple of jars that I'm going to slowly heat in the oven. But first I need to wash these flowers. I've switched the cooker on and I'm going to add my half a litre of water. I've got quite a lot of flowers here, and I'm going to bring it to the boil so that the flowers release all their goodness and their medicinal properties into the water. Can you see how the colour changes as the water heats up? So it's going from a pink to a purple and then to a white as the colour comes out of the flowers and into the water. So that's it coming up to a boil now. So I'm going to turn it down slightly and let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. So meanwhile, I'm going to juice the lemon, and this will just help to preserve the syrup, add a bit of zest, and it should improve the colour. So now Now I'm going to strain it off and get all that yummy goodness out of the flowers. Really squeeze it out. And bring it back to the heat. Add the lemon juice. And the sugar. And give it a stir. Now I'm going to bring this back to the boil and I'm going to let it simmer for 45 minutes. So I know that that's a lot of sugar to put in, but it is a syrup and the sugar does act as a preservative, and you only eat a little bit at a time. So just be mindful of that when you are eating the syrup. Now remember not to leave this whilst it's boiling or even simmering, because you might just come back to a hot, sticky mess. So this has been bubbling away now for around about 45 minutes, and I've got the jars in the oven just heating up. So now it's time to decant this lovely syrup into the jars. Oh, it smells lovely. Just look at that gorgeous colour.